Anyone who calls this place home is an American. If you are on this ground, you have papers, you don't have papers, you're a fucking human being and you deserve respect if you give respect to other people. Yo, it's Shiro, this is Shiro's TV, and welcome to The Verdict, where we answer some of the toughest questions that we've ever pondered as humanity. And one of those questions is, was the Bad Bunny halftime show for the 60th Super Bowl un-American? The answer to that is obviously no. But why are people trying to tell you otherwise? Because he's speaking Spanish, one of the languages that are the second most common language in America. So you can't say that there are not a lot of people who don't comprehend what was going on at the Super Bowl or understanding what Bad Bunny was saying. Me as a person, I am not a fan of Bad Bunny. I don't think it necessarily has anything to do with his music style. I am not fluent in Spanish, so even though I'm learning Spanish, it's more irritating for me to listen to a Spanish song and not know what the content of the song is. So for me, it's frustrating. And I think personally, for a lot of Americans that watch the Super Bowl, they were just lost and they were upstream without a paddle, because even though they could watch it, they didn't comprehend what he was saying. And I mean, neither did I for the most part. As someone who's actually learned a decent chunk of Spanish, I couldn't really comprehend what he was saying very much. And I don't personally have a problem with that, but the way it translates into an American audience, there becomes like a communication breakdown, and it makes it harder to like absorb what you're hearing. But I think just like the Kendrick Lamar halftime show last year, this was about pushing boundaries and it was about inclusion. And whereas before it was about highlighting African Americans and Black culture, this Super Bowl performance was about love and peace and unity. And I thought there was really something beautiful about the whole marriage ceremony going on. And I knew that it was a real marriage going on, because I felt like it was so out of place. You wouldn't put it in there if it wasn't really happening. So it's really cool that that family can cement their marriage at one of the biggest events in America. It's honestly kind of crazy. But for me, I didn't feel like this was a political stance that Bad Bunny was taking. He was simply commenting on the state of things and telling people to make sure that they take care of their neighbors and take care of the people around them, because we're all human beings. And he made that clear in his Grammy speech as well when he won Album of the Year.
Eyes out. We're not savage, we're not animals, we're not aliens, we are humans and we are Americans. The only thing that is more powerful than hate is love.
But you're gonna get a bunch of assholes that want to reframe the Bad Bunny performance into something that it is not. And they are sitting here calling it un-American, and they're saying it's disrespectful to America, but it's a fucking load of shit. But we honestly have to talk about the shit show that was the alternate Super Bowl that they tried to cut together in order to supplement the people who didn't want to watch the Bad Bunny performance. And that ain't shit, and it was garbage.
Look, this shit is delicious.
A movie about a guy eating shit.
And Kid Rock was lip syncing apparently, and he had a whole fucking meltdown about it and then called Jay-Z a DEI hire. I mean, take that for what you will. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Everyone over there is losing their goddamn marbles.
There are illegal immigrants pouring into this country every day, and any one of them could be a super terrorist.
No, it's up to us. We have to make our voices heard. That is why. There's a list to the people. Let's show Bob with
But I knew that when they did that, it would only impress upon people how much better the Bad Bunny performance was. You don't even have to watch it to know that it was shit, alright? You can feel it in your fucking bones. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who calls this place home is an American. If you are on this ground, you have papers, you don't have papers, you're a fucking human being and you deserve respect if you give respect to other people. So look out for your brothers and sisters, even if they're not your brothers and sisters, alright? For those of you who do not understand understand how America works, America has 50 states, but it also is in ownership of U.S. territories. That includes American Samoa, American Samoa, and it also happens to fucking include Puerto Rico.
Your citizens are suffering. Stop the bleeding. Stop the loss. Help Puerto Rico. It's just 100 miles across.
The island that's been through so much turmoil, and it's getting dragged through the mud because of an entire administration that is criminalizing being Hispanic in general and trying to dehumanize and otherize every Hispanic ethnicity under the sun. My favorite part was when he listed off every single country.
God bless America. Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, Antillas, United States, Canadá. Mi barrio, Puerto Rico.
You know what I mean? He was trying to impress upon people, hey, it doesn't matter what country people come from, just love them all the same like the human beings they are. And that's real. And people want to hate on a positive message most of the fucking time, but I would tell them to fucking eat shit.
Oh, is that the timeline where everybody eats poop? You know this guy eats poop, right?
We live in a time where everything is being politicized, even when it is not a political show. I mean, it was really about him gyrating for most of it and Latinas throwing ass. I mean, are you gonna tell me to condemn that? I'd have to tell you to go fuck yourself, sir.
I just wanna tell you all, go yourself.
I would say good day to you, sir. If you told me to stop watching Latinas throw ass, I would question your integrity.
I like big booty Latinas, you feel me? I don't got any preference.
I like the incorporation of the telephone poles and the people dressed as trees or shrubs or whatever the fuck that was. That was really funny. But we also got some previews from Cardi B, who was kind of like in the background, and so was Pedro Pascal, and they're just doing it up in the background. There were a lot of little parts that I really enjoyed, but I feel like I was disconnected from the entire experience because I didn't really speak Spanish, and I think that's inevitable. But I still felt like it was fun. There was like one part where I was actually getting into a song, but I will say the whole reason I'm soured on Bad Bunny is because when I used to work at Amazon, there was this one song that would play all the time, and it was the first song that came on during his Super Bowl performance.
Muchas novias, tengo a una, mañana otra. Ey, me la voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey.
And I guess that's his most popular one, but I can't stand it. I've heard it like 50 times and I still don't know what it's about, and I just don't want to hear it anymore. And I'm just tired of his voice is grating on my ears for different reasons, you know? It's like just disliking something for an entirely separate experience, you know? Nothing against Bad Bunny, but I just don't want to hear him. But big ups to him for being like one of the biggest artists and getting this platform and being able to speak up for Hispanic people and everything they're going through, because they're going through a lot and being fucking harassed by ICE and being discriminated against and being deported to places they've never been. It's a fucking war zone out there, and I'm not religious, but I will say I am praying for all you motherfuckers out there. You stay safe.
Illegal immigrants, I love y'all cats. Come on over. Take a plane, walk, take a boat. What the fuck do I care, fam?
All right, all my Latin people out there. I'm Dominican myself, you know. I don't like to brag, but congratulations to Bad Bunny and all the success he's seeing here. I'm interested to see where he goes, but I probably won't be checking in. That's just me. It's been Shiro, Shiro's TV. I'll see you next time. Peace.